Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Robin with Stamp with Dr. Robin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in lovely San Diego, California, where it's like, I don't know, 73 degrees and sunny, and it's absolutely beautiful. But we could really use some rain, so we're kind of wishing that would come our way soon, but hopefully it will soon enough. Anyway, I've been busy making the last of my holiday cards, and I need to make like 100 or so, well, no, not that many, 60 or 70 Hanukkah cards. And hey, Roz, you'll like today, we're doing Hanukkah card. I need to make like 60 or 70 Hanukkah cards, so I kind of have to get going. So I'm going to show you one of the ones that I'm going to be making, and if you're one of my friends, don't watch, because then you might be getting this one, or you could just watch and get a preview. Anyway, just some little bits of things Stampin' Up related. I do have my Hanukkah class this Saturday, and everybody is welcome to come. And I have room, I think, for one or two more, and if you'd like to get it sent to you in the mail, we can do that too. We're going to be making 8 cards, 2 of 4 different ones. Hey, Sally, glad you could join us. And it's $10 more to send the class to you, which comes with a PDF. I have, if you're in the area, on December 12th, we're going to be making holiday gift tags over at the Oasis in Rancho Bernardo. You can sign up online for that. And something new that I just found out this week is starting tonight at midnight, December 3rd, midnight Mountain Time. They always give us times in Mountain Time. There's going to be a couple new releases. We release every month now at least 2 new kits. But the big thing right now is they're going to be releasing some 3 different new designer series papers that are based off of really popular old papers. Let me put you down for a minute, because I was in my 5 minutes when I was getting ready to come live with you guys. I went and found this paper, which for me is a favorite because I love Blackberry Bliss. It is just one of my favorites. And this paper, the one with the birds, and I don't know, I thought these owls were weird, but that paper is going to be released in kind of newer, what they're calling fresher colors. So this is what it's, let me hold it up a little bit. This is what it's going to look like. So it looks like maybe pretty in pink, and maybe that's granny apple green. I'll try to hold it up a little bit more and see if you guys can see it. But, and some sort of orange, maybe the peach color. And this is going to be an online exclusive while supply lasts. Don't know if you recognize this one. All of you have been around a little bit. This one was a black and white. Everything was black and white. Now they're releasing it in all these pretty blues and greens. This one I used to call the paint chip one. You know how you go to Home Depot and you get those little lines of paint chips? This was a 6x6. So 6x6 again. The other ones are 12x12. And you get those little paint chips with the gradation of colors. One of the 6x6s had that. And some were just gradations of other ones. But you can see they're in more updated colors. I think that was in an in-color thing a while ago. Again, that starts tonight. So I'm actually starting a series today. I think I'm going to do a few Hanukkah cards over the next few weeks. If I get my act together and make 8, we'll have 8 cards that I'll be sharing, some in a video and some just on my blog. But the first, and this, they're all going to be from Celebrate the Miracle. Now, I don't know how many of you have this set. If you don't, it's a fabulous set. They use some of our ideas from a group of us Jewish demonstrators to make this set, or improve the one that they had made, rather. And I really like it. It has a lot of, I'm just noticing I haven't even used these little guys. Maybe we can use those on the inside of the card. Anyway, we got our dreidels, we got menorahs, we've got Stars of David, we've got some Hanukkah gelt, we've got Hanukkah spelled 2 different ways. I don't know, most of my Jewish friends, we spell it with a CH because the Hebrew letter that starts Hanukkah in Hebrew is a chet, and so it has more of a kind of sound than a sound. So that's why most of us will spell it with a CH. And, you know, you can mix and match the different fonts, which I always love to do. We have this Sending Love and Light, which is just fabulous, and the spins for spinning the dreidels. So here's my card today that we are going to make. It's also a fun fold. Opens like that. Using a couple different DSP packs. This is from the Royal Winter pack, and this one is from the Countryside Inn pack. I'll give you some measurements as we go, but also this is always going to be on my blog later today, stampwithdrrobin.blogspot.com. So let's get going. Hey Diane, thanks for watching. Okay, so first we're going to start with our Night of Navy pieces. So this first piece, hold on a second, wrote it all down and then left it on the other side of the room. Now I don't know where I left it. So we're going to have to measure it again. So it's 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's scored at our usual 4 1/4. So we can fold that back and burnish it. And this is another one that's a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 square. And then I just did a little 3/4 inch score line there. And that is the basis for how this is going to go and fold over like that. Okay? So we can put on some of our DSP, and then we'll get our menorah or Hanukkah. All right, so this is the Royal Winter one, and this one is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and that's the one that's going on the front. I had made some other ones, and you'll see them coming up in using this and doing some embossing, and I actually just kind of got tired of embossing, so this one is all just stamped. Now this I'm going to put so we can see that, because that little outside part will be showing. So this white is 4 1/4 by 4 by 5 1/4, and this little piece is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. But before I get it totally glued down, I'm going to stamp our little Happy Hanukkah here. There's all my gold, please. I cleaned these all off last night, and they didn't make it back to my desk. So now we've got all the pieces here. So this one I just used both of the block letters. Oops, I'm hoping I didn't get that little, nope, caught that edge. You see that? Not good, not good. Let's see if we can wipe it off a little bit and turn it over. This is why I didn't glue this down, guys. So let's try it again. Like I said, I'm just resting it here. There we go. And I'm doing this so it's right on one of the lines, so it is sort of straight, because straight is not my forte. There we go. Okay, and now we can glue this down. So I know Roz knows the story of Hanukkah. So hopefully the rest of you learned it somewhere along the line. And I'm not going to glue that in quite yet. So Hanukkah is about the rededication of the temple after it had been demolished. Maccabees, remember that group, got it back, and they tried to relight. Every temple has this light that's supposed to be on all the time, 24/7, 365. And this is just a little piece of the menorah or Hanukkah. And they thought enough oil to last for a day till they could get some more. And the miracle of Hanukkah is that oil lasted for 7 days. And that's why we celebrate that. Wow, that looks really dark. That's our night of navy. And I just picked, colors out of the DSP. This is our boho blue, and we're going to do the candles in the boho blue. My advice on using this set, because when you look, there's kind of a little lip at the bottom of these that seems like you're further down than you are. So my advice is when you go to stamp these, to actually put it so it feels like you're overlapping the little cups that the candles sit in. And then that way you get a full candle, and your candle's not what I call floating. Same thing, and that was boho blue, and then this is crushed curry. Oh, you know what I was gonna do too? Well, I'll talk about it in a minute. Same thing with the one that has the flames. The flames don't look too bad if they're floating. I'll intentionally make these float a little bit. So you see that they're just not quite on the very top there, but that looks okay for the flames. I just don't like when the candles are floating. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our navy and gold glitter ribbon. Before we glue this on, we're going to wrap it around here and make a little knot. This ribbon is so pretty. It just adds such a nice little sparkle to everything. This was one of the carryovers from last year. Oh, speaking of carryovers, the carryover list is going to be no more, okay? What you are going to find, and this also starts at midnight tonight, is there's going to be a new section that has, now I can't remember what it's called. Darn, I'll think of it. There's going to be a new section that's going to have both the clearance items and what's not carrying over. And some of those will be on sale, and some of them may not be, just not being carried over. But you'll find them all in the same section, whether it's clearance, whether it's just not being carried over. They're going to be up. I'm just making them even. I find it easier to look at the back and do that. Anyway, you're going to find the carryover stuff, you're going to find the clearance stuff, and every 2 months, so this will be December and then February, etc., they're going to update it. They'll put in new stuff that's going bye-bye. They will probably discount some things a little bit more that haven't sold, and that's where you're going to find everything. If it's not in that section, then it's going to be carried over, and you'll find it with online exclusives. Should I repeat that? Did that make sense? Thank you, Roz. It's called Last Chance. I knew it'd come to one of us, so it's going to be called Last Chance. So this we're going to glue down here before we put this on top of it, and that's why I didn't put the insides in. So Last Chance, you're going to see the Last Chance products. Some will, like I said, be on sale. This right now will be from the September to December mini. So if there's something in there that's going away, I'm trying to line this up with the very outside edge. There we go. If there's something you want and it's on that last chance, you have to grab it, because if once it goes away, it's gone forever. And if you're a demonstrator, that is when you're allowed to start selling it out of your stash, is once it's totally gone. Then you out of the last chance area also. So there's our inside. And then this just goes on the outside. This little glitter from this ribbon is coming off everywhere today. There's another one on the back there. I'm gonna put a little glue on the glitter. So tonight I would definitely go through my list here and see what it is that I don't have that I really, really want. And then make my list. Oh, now I found my list of all the different sizes. So these are called pastel adhesive back sequins. They've been around for a couple years. That's why my container looks so thrashed. They come in 3 different colors. This pretty pink, I can't remember what this turquoise was supposed to match. I think it was one of the old in colors. And the gold, and we're going to be using the gold. They all come in 2 different sizes. There's a small one. I think these were from 2 different packs. That's why there's little pieces of them left on both. And I just used 2 of them, one of the big and one of the small ones. So we'll put one up here. And then one of the small ones down here. Although, you know what, I may reverse that this time, because there's a lot more white space down here. Let's put a big one down here and a small one up here. There we go. So that is our first Chanukah card. And here's the other one. I actually have, I'll show you, I have this entire stack that I prepped last night. Whoa. This is what I'm going to be doing after we're done here, is I'm going to be making this in a few different, you know, I used up all of that I had of this. And then there's another one right here that I'm going to use instead. So I have some busy work to do with making a whole ton of more Chanukah cards, and you have some busy work you need to do, and go back and take a look at your January through December catalog and see what's in there that you need more of. Like, I'm considering ordering some more of this Night of Navy glitter ribbon because it's so great to use for Chanukah cards. And then tune in every day. I'm going to try to at least post a few more different cards using the Celebrate the Magic set. And this is probably the most conventional color grouping of the navies. So here, I'm going to put you up. And then, because I was getting bored of just Night of Navy, which we use all the time, I branched out and used some different color groups. Hey, Lisa, we're almost done here. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I'm going to get busy making more Chanukah cards. And let me know if there's anything you need from me to order from. I will put some ordering information down on one of the comments. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next week at 1. Bye.